$2.5 billion US dollars. That's how much Minecraft was worth to Microsoft. Yeah, I agree. Fuck Notch. But there's a reason why a game largely built by one lovable Swedish man with a punchable face outsells the biggest AAA titles around. From Assassin's Creed to Super Mario, nothing sells quite like Minecraft. But is Minecraft's rise to commercial success merely a blocky outlier, or is it a sign of things to come? Let's find out the truth. Maybe, and hey Notch, we're cool, right? I was just kidding about the punchable thing. I can still come over, yeah? Okay, move on with the episode? Okay, sounds good, buddy. The craziest thing about Minecraft's success isn't its simplicity or its lack of circles. The craziest thing about it is that it's an indie game. You know, an independently produced game made by one guy in his room through years of hard work. No big studios, no big budget, and no bullshit. How could an independently made game created by one man outsell AAA titles with dozens of team members? Probably the most obvious reason is that Minecraft is cheap. It's only $27 to pick up a copy of this bad boy, and it comes with virtually infinite replay value. Compare that to a run-of-the-mill $60 AAA title, and I think it's an easy decision for a lot of gamers. But price clearly isn't the only reason Minecraft is outselling the heavy hitters. There's been a bubbling stew of distrust growing between gamers and big-time studios. The past year or two has featured some of the biggest fuck-ups in gaming history, as a number of hugely marketed and enormously hyped titles released with major glitches. There's a significant and growing section of gamers that are thinking, why would I spend $60 on some glitchy doo-doo when I can buy a great game for $27 or just torrent for free? Although the exact numbers are disputed, anywhere from 20 to 90% of PC games are pirated copies, and the 70 million copies of Minecraft sold prove that many gamers are turning to indie alternatives. But glitches are only the start of gamers' discontent with AAA titles. It's 2015, and DLC has officially become part of the mainstream gaming ecosystem. It's not uncommon for games to release with DLC on launch day, meaning precious development time before release was used on something else besides the original game. Microtransactions, which monetize many free-to-play games, are becoming more and more popular. But many worry that free-to-play really means pay-to-win. The industry is changing, and gamers are becoming more and more fed up with the status quo. But underneath the smoke left behind by a changing industry, Minecraft emerges with a simple $27 price point that gets you nearly everything. No non-cosmetic DLC, no microtransactions, no pay-to-win, just a great game at a great price. Or at least that's how it was before Microsoft bought Minecraft. Many worry that the purchase will ruin what made the game great. How exactly Microsoft will change Minecraft remains to be seen, but the game's original incarnation is in some ways a blocky relic of a bygone era, a hearkening to the days when you paid a simple, clear price at the beginning for a complete game, when gamers were thrown into a new world with no cutscene introductions or tutorials, and only had their wits and the help of others to guide them. Minecraft is old school in another way too. It's actually innovative. Minecraft has been called the most influential game of our time, and most of that is due to its groundbreaking design. More to the point, Minecraft did something that AAA titles rarely do. It took a risk and pushed the boundaries of gaming. Because of thinning profit margins and the realities of being a corporation, big AAA companies simply cannot afford to take a risk like Notch did when he made Minecraft. At least that's how they see it. So they pump out sequel after sequel of the same goddamn shit because they know people are going to buy it. But at the end of the day, that pigeonholes the company and us as gamers. But there's another, more modern reason for Minecraft's cubular rise. Motherfucking democracy! Because of the internet, a small-time game with no marketing budget can become a household name almost instantly. That simply wasn't possible before, and it's part of a greater shift you could call the democratization of media. We've already seen this happen with TV. More and more people are moving away from television and instead going online, opting for independent entertainment in places like YouTube. Television probably won't die completely, but it's already feeling the effects of the democratization of media. The same is happening for video games. How long will gamers pay $60 for a glitchy game with bullshit DLC when they could pay $27 or less for an indie game with just as much content? AAA developers need to clean up their act, or they may go the way of television. Probably the most interesting thing about these reasons is that they're not specific to Minecraft. They can apply to any well-made indie title. So that begs the question, who's next? Minecraft is far and away the best-selling indie game of all time. But it's more than that. It's a signal for the future, a future that we're already seeing unfold with our own eyes. Because if AAA devs and publishers don't start getting their shit together, We might see a world where the next big hit isn't coming from EA or Activision, but from a lone visionary in his room, working on something that could change the world. And that's the truth. Maybe. Or is it?
You decide!
So I'm here chilling at Notch's house, sipping on Perrier and outbidding Oprah on eBay, and we were wondering what all you sexy people thought. Do you maybe think that there will be more and more Minecraft-like indie hits? Or do you maybe disagree and are looking forward to Call of Duty 16, Halo Combat Evolved the sequel, baby? Click one and maybe you'll be invited to Notch's next party. Probably not, though.